Hello guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel. This is the real reason, guys. If you have not heard about this faceless reaction YouTube channel, today is your day. It's called The Real Reason, THAREALREASON, The Real Reason. Anyways, guys, let's go at it today. Anyways, guys, I'm coming at you today because I'm looking at this lady right here on trending. On trending is something else, I'm telling you. I'm laughing my ass off. I can't stop laughing. And I decided that we definitely was going to react on her today. Anyways, on trending, oh boy, it's a battle on these YouTube streets. I don't know where to start, but I might go in and out all over the place because we have to get the point in to the people. And the people, this lady here is something else. I'm telling you, Ayamara, D. Mwango, and all those people have tried to get rid of this lady here. Because this lady here react on them every day. Every day. She says that Ayamara, the Swamp King, Trouble Commando, is on the dragon. I call him the evil dragon. Is her niche. And she niche down to the point when she sits down in that chair and start her laugh. All she does is laugh, and whatever you throw at her, she laughs it off and throw it back at you. Anyways, D. Mwango, they tried to get rid of her by striking her channel. And they all gathered up on trending, AM Carol, Nairobi Teacher, and JT Podcast. They all gathered up and decide what they're going to do, as because that whole family, Ayamara and D. Mwango, tried to strike all of these reactors here that I've just mentioned. These are all Kenyan reactors, and it seems as if Mara and D. Mwango, they are from Kenya. They're from the dirty village, the Nebaanse village in East Africa, Kenya, where nothing goes there. And allegedly, that village is known for scams, scam artists. And they're saying, not this channel is saying, the people are saying out there in your Nebaanse village that you guys are scammers. We didn't make it up here on YouTube Street. That's what the people them are saying. So we're going to be going into a little bit here and a little bit there. And we're reacting according to what's on the screen. We're not reacting according to what goes on when they're off stream, because when they're not on camera, we can't see what they're doing. But when they bring their dirty deeds to the streets, on trending, AM Carol, Coco Mama, and Black Beauty TV, all the reactors and pebbles, and and this channel here, The Real Reason, we're going to pick it up and then we're going to react. We're going to open it, we're going to dissect it, we're going to cut it here, cut it there, and then we're going to put the dressing on top of it so you guys can see. Because when we get these stories and we see they do these little tricks and these little stuff that they think people are not looking at them, and the little lies and their clickbaiting and all this nonsense that they're doing for people to watch their videos, we catch them. Okay, we catch them in the act and we open it up. We use our knives and we open it up and we dissect it parts by part, piece by piece, just like how you were dicing up a piece of chicken to cook. And we season it up. We dice it up and we season it up and we cook it and we get into it. And that's what we're doing. So on trending, they try to get rid of on trending. We're going to try to focus mostly on trending here. Because other days we're going to do AM Carol and Coco Man and all those people individually. So today is for on trending. Okay? Today we're looking at on trending. Anyways, untrending is a smart cookie because they thought they talking about, oh, untrending, her channel is gone. That's Amara was talking about. I'm taking all of these negative reactors off down, and I'm going after my village my Kenyan reactors first. I'm taking untrending down. I'm taking Nairobi teacher down. I'm taking JT podcast down and untrending. And Mara so far have been unsuccessful. YouTube have rejected all of the unnecessary claim. I think untrending said only except for one, because she broke it down where Dim Wango striked her and saying all kinds of stuff that she have decreased her revenue, our viewers have decreased ever since, and that's not true. That is definitely not true. Definitely not true. Let me tell you what some of the people them are saying about untrending. Since Mara and Dim Wango have been unsuccessful in deleting her channel, because that was the aim. That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to delete her channel so she would not be on YouTube anymore. But what they didn't realize that she also has a backup channel called Untrending 2.0 Notorious OT. Guys, if you haven't seen OT Untrending channel, go on her channel, subscribe to her channel, and watch her videos. When I checked her channel, I think what she's doing, she's strategizing. She got a strategy now. Because when you go on the channel, they were trying to take down the channel with the 17,000 something subscribers. Since she got it back up and running, the channel with the 17,000 subscribers, and even her notorious OT channel, what she's doing her videos, her 1 hour video as usual that she does live stream. And when she does those videos, she's privatizing the videos. So those rats, when I say those rats, the Dim Wangos and the Ayamara cannot come back and try to strike her again. So that's a smart cookie for doing that. She does her videos them, and if you want to see what she goes on behind the scene, I guess you're going to have to subscribe. You have to join the community, and you're gonna have to pay to watch these videos afterwards. I think that's the strategy that they have put down right between she and AM Carol and the rest of them. But anyway, let's focus on untrending today. I'm going to tell you what some of the people are saying about untrending. These are subscribers that are commenting and viewers that have commented on untrending, and we're going to read a lot of what they're saying today. Okay, all right, so let's go to some of what they have commented about untrending. One person said MTP715 3 days ago commented and says, untrending is so creative. From reading video scripts to creating cartoon characters with distorted voices, reaction must continue. Yes, my friend, reaction must continue. They cannot stop no reaction. Another one, I think, is DEBC6201 commented 3 days ago also and said, OT, I can imagine the YT people watching your videos and laughing their heads off and saying, wow, this is so accurate, so right, because I'm going to tell you now, while I'm reading these comments, I'm going to put my little 2 cents in between, and I'm going to let you know it's very, very entertaining. And we need people like this on the streets to keep us entertained, because Dim Wango and Ayamara, those are all, how should I say it? Outdated. Those are outdated, and they're boring. And they're worried right now, and they're running and scattering right now. You know why? Because people are tuning in more to the reactors, and people are not watching them so much. Because can you imagine? She only has 17,000 something subscriber, and people are tuning in because they want to hear all of the mess, and they want to watch her ridiculous laugh and all that kind of stuff, and the stuff that she say and how she does it. Dim Wanga has to be running all over the place to try to create travel content that's not even contenting. Have to be making up, buying dogs, running here. I see where she bought a ticket for her mother, and she was taking her mama out of town somewhere. But look, I knew exactly where she was going, to that Watuma or whatever village in Mombasa. Because when I looked at a small plane that she was putting her mama on, I said, oh no, that is someplace in Africa she's going. Because them small plane can't travel out of Africa. You understand? And when I see that, and I said to myself when I watched the video, I bet you she's going back home to Matt. And so says, so done. At the ending of the video, she buy her mother plane ticket, David Jr. plane ticket, just to go back to where she's staying at. Anyways, people, content has to be contenting anyways. We don't care. But all I know, D. Morgan and Mari, you're not taking reactors off of the street. That's one thing we're trying to tell you right now. We don't care all the antics that you're putting up out there, but you can't get rid of reaction, because reaction is here to stay. Okay, let's continue. I'm so happy. How could YouTube get rid of reactors? This is another person saying. Verna Bar 7093 says this. How could YouTube get rid of reactors when you are the ones that put the spice in the videos? Everyone has their own style. The GOAT. Okay, all right, listen. The GOAT is hilarious. Waiting to see what type of skit Pebbles will be doing. You guys are so creative. I have to say that absolutely. And Pebbles is another one. I love Pebbles because Pebbles also put the sauce down. She put the gravy and the sauce down on the chicken. So we're going to be eating the chicken, guys. Okay, let's go on. As always, you outdone yourself. Great video. They're using a beef video because that's what she always put on her screen. Keep up the good work. That person, Lady G319, said that. Okay, the other one, Carvanid Macho, I can't pronounce his name, says, that dog belongs to the neighbor in Mombasa. He or she lent the dog, okay, hold on, he's saying that, lent the dog to do content. They must have paid him or her to do that. The dog interacted with other dogs as though it belonged to that pack. Oh boy. See, people are seeing through these people. These people are so phony. They can't come up here and hide. And another person, the person also said, Dee is so predictable. Of course she is. Because like I said, when she was leaving on the plane with her mother, making it look like she was taking her mama over to either to Jamaica, or making her look like she was going to fly her mama to some nice island in Mai, or she was going to go to Hawaii, or those places, or Europe. I said to myself, when I see that little small plane, and you didn't even see where she had flown to Mombasa either. Not more than they probably grabbed, jump on the bus, all three of them or so. I didn't see how they got to Nairobi. I only saw when they got to Mombasa, and they were using some stupid airport name because I guess she was trying to not let the people them know where she was going at. But you couldn't hide that. You couldn't hide that at all. You couldn't hide that nonsense. Because people are seeing through you, lady. Anyways, we're going to read some more comments. Okay? We're going to read more comments. One lady, okay, all right, so let's see. One lady says, I think it's either a lady or a man, I don't know. Marigold, dash MULEO 3 days ago. OMG, untrending. I haven't laughed so much. The GOAT is banging in his sweet voice. Welcome back. I love GOAT. Yes, I have to say that too. And another person saying that lazy gangs, self-entitled bullies. Okay, let's see. People are just saying a lot of nice things though. This made my day. GOAT Matata, indeed. Brilliant. Okay? I'm reading all of these comments. This is what I'm reacting today on trending, on the comments that they're saying. And we're going to be talking about on trending because on trending is here to stay. Reaction is here to stay. Even though I think on trending sometimes get a little bit too ridiculous with the laugh, but that's a part of her show. So we're not going to do anything to her for that. We're just going to laugh along with her. Somebody says, I don't believe she purchased that dog from the road guy on the street. The whole scene was a setup. If you notice, her neighbors had a few of the exact breed of dog, and as we watched, the dog was just another member of the pack. That's why she left the dog behind, because the dog was already a member of the neighborhood household. I kind of believe a little bit about that. And another person says, congratulations on the resurrection of your channel. Yes, my dear. Resurrection of your channel. Nobody's not going to be stopping no reaction from here. And guys, have you seen on trending? She is so creative. I noticed I seen her with these short videos where she have monkeys. The monkeys them are in their middle doing some crazy stuff with their private parts. I don't know where this lady got all of these monkey pictures from. What do you think they're mocking? I think she's mocking Mara. What she probably saying that Mara looks just like these monkeys, and that's what Mara is doing. Yeah, honestly. Okay, all right, so now, and another person said, congratulations, OT Mara and his clones have failed to stop the nucleus of truth. Continue as you mean to go on, blessed woman, and with a lot of love. Okay, yes, I think so too. Pebble says, I laughed so hard at the goat. I think I missed the goat. I didn't see the goat one, but I'm going to try to say. I think she probably have prioritized that, but I missed the goat. Another person said, Muda is a tax evader. Why is he directing money to Gitteriba and JU, Jamaica Uncle, KRA, I don't know what that will land on that driver like a ton of bricks. And in the US, in the US, JU will meet IRS, the character, IGWE extend. Don't know what that means, but it's funny anyways. Another person says, GRRPWR, you are hilarious. To be honest with you guys, I watch OT every day. I like OT style. I'm inspired by her. That's why I have this faceless YouTube channel. And I'm going to reacting and the reactors also. But my reaction is here. Like I said, I and all of the reactions we have to stick together, like I said, because reaction is supposed to be a team. They call us the lazy gang, whatever they want to call us is fine. But we are the reactors, and we are going to dominate these YouTube streets, because when they put out these nonsense in their videos, like I said, we're going to cut up the videos, we're going to season it up, and we're going to put gravy on top of it, and we're going to eat it up. All right? So, all right. I had a busy day, OT, but this cartoon, Mama Mati, I'm finished, OT. You are so creative. Yes, this lady's so creative, man. Yes, for sure. Notice. OT, what have you done now? Cartoons, which exactly look like Mr. Goat Matata. For this, I give you 100. So true. We have to get them. OT, we're going to give you a medal for this. We're going to give you a medal. And what else we're going to give OT for this? We're going to give OT, the payment for this is a lot of subscribers, a lot of views, and YouTube big paycheck. That's what we're going to give OT for this. Okay? Okay, all right. Another person says, Pat MWERU 8485. 2 days ago said, Dee Mwanga moved out of her parents' house. It has not lasted long. She's back in the village already. Dee, make it make sense. All the excitement. I told you that that woman runs around like a chicken without a head. Let me tell you something, guys, how it goes. Let me tell you how it goes. You see, when a person like that is single and don't have a man, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a baby, when she don't have a house, a car, nothing steady in her life, she's gonna run around like a chicken without a head. That's what you guys don't realize until when she finds somebody to trap her. And it seems as if she wants people that she can't have. So at the ending of the day, they always says, pick and pick and pick until when you pick shit. That's what's gonna happen. At the ending, she's gonna be so desperate, so you're probably gonna have to pick something that probably can't even walk to even satisfy her, to calm her down. So let's continue with this. All right. And another person said, creativity, IKOHUKUNJE, brilliant. Don't know what that means. Another person says, OT, Jamaican in the house. Earl, 2735. Another person says, Mara's owes Giteriba money from the French guy in France who had promised to bill for Giteriba. So now it's time Mara gives back Giteriba his house construction funds. Oh boy, this dude is really getting into people's business a lot. I am Mara, cannot be trusted, huh? The goat, funny for real. Somebody said, I heard an ancient house phone ring. It's been a while. Another person says, OT, congratulations. With no receipts, love it. Another person said, Marcos 8430 says, she went back home to pick her juju for protection. I don't know what that means. Another person said, OT, I concur with you. Kenyan, cause chaos in the village. Now that it is fire, he's back ranting, lying, and making terrorism allegations that may cost him. Ashley Ash says, another person, hold on, let me go back to this. Because like I said, these are fun things what people are talking about here. Another person says, on trending, clap, 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 17K subscribers in 3 days. Mara can't afford lawyers, so you take your videos out of private. Another person saying that, OT, don't have to hide your videos, my dear. Just hide the ones in the past, okay, that you have put your direct picture in. But you see these new ones that you do with all the skits and all the cartoons, leave them public so we can watch them and laugh our guitars off, okay? So that's what you should be doing. Don't hide anything from these people. These people don't own your channel. Mara and Dee Mwanga don't own YouTube. And you know what? If they have that superior attitude, after a period of time, YouTube is going to kick them off of here anyways. We've seen bigger than that. And you know what, guys? Have you guys noticed? I don't know if you guys are taking notice that Dee Mwanga and Ayamara has over 500,000 subscribers, right? But yet, every time he puts a video out, 500,000 subscribers, that's 500,000 subscribers. And whenever time you put a video out, you're getting, do a live stream, you're only getting 5,000 views. How is that? Not even 1% of your subscribers are watching. What is going on, dude? Are your subscribers for real? Are there bot subscribers? I don't understand this, because if you have a big following like 500,000 subscribers, when you put out videos, you should be clocking up in the 100,000s quick. But instead, you're not even getting, you're lucky if you get 24,000 people to watch you. in the space of 24 hours or in days. Your videos have to be going weeks upon weeks upon weeks upon weeks in order for you guys to accumulate so much views. So what's going on with those subscribers that you guys have? What's going on? So no wonder why Mara is complaining about these reactors are damaging his brand. His revenue has dropped and his views have dropped. Your revenue have dropped because you're not putting out the content that people wants to see. You are in the junkyard in Argentina and you keep repeating your videos over and over, the same thing you're repeating because you don't want to spend money. You don't want to go to the different parts of Argentina. You don't want to go to Brazil. You don't want to leave your woman and go to Brazil. You don't want to leave your woman and go to Uruguay or whatever and do real content on the streets and then come back home to your wife. You're not gonna die if you leave her at home with a baby and then you go next door over to Uruguay or whatever you want to call it, or go to Brazil, take a small plane and go and create your content, and then you come back home. Whether you wanted to stay away for couple days or a week, and then you come back home to your woman. But people are tired of seeing the same junkyard over and over, and then you're running under the box, taking up somebody's created remains, looking at it, thinking that you're gonna find a whole pile of money in this box. How ridiculous do you look? People are tired of seeing you because every time they see you, you got your hair looking so bumpy and dirty and nasty. You can't afford to do your hair. You can afford to do it, but you want to sucker your subscribers and you want your subscribers to send money for you so you can go to the hairdresser and get your hair done. What kind of a man are you sitting around and manipulating your environment, like you said, and want all of your subscribers to send money for you every time you go on a live stream to buy baby diapers, to pay for your food, to pay for your hotels, and to pay for your travel? They're not married to you. Your subscribers are not married to you. And all those stupid subscribers like Doreen Small and the Irish woman are sending out threats to other people and harassing people. They can get into serious trouble for harassing people on your behalf. They can get into serious trouble because I was reading a post where I think it's Janet Harris. One of them was threatening to throw acid and pebbles on his face. That's a direct threat. I'm from Jamaica, and whenever time you hear somebody said that they're gonna acid somebody's face, that's maybe there. It's always about a man. So Janet Harris in her head thinking that she's with Mara. This woman is a grown woman, and she's thinking in her mind that Mara is her man. Because if you wasn't thinking that Mara is in your mind, you'd be threatening people and telling them that you're going to be burning their face with acid. That's a serious threat right there that you, lady, can get in trouble. You got no business threatening that lady and tell her that you're going to put acid in her face and burn her face. You got no business. Because I know for a fact, personally, you probably haven't even met Mara in real life. And if you're so delusional, because I think the old age is getting to you. I think you're so delusional to the point that you probably think that Amara is your husband. And you're so delusional that you got to think every time he comes on a live stream, Doreen Small and Marcia Thompson, whatever, Harris or whatever your name is, you guys feeling that you have to make sure I got to give my boyfriend or my man money. I gotta make sure I take care of my boyfriend so the boyfriend can take care of his woman and the baby. You guys are so sick in the head. You guys are so sick and delusional. We don't want to be dealing with any kind of delusion here in the street. People have a right to comment whatever they want to comment. I am Mara foot soldiers and D Mwango foot soldiers should not be on the streets of YouTube going around and threatening people. That's a very serious thing that you guys are doing. And you guys, and right now, I am Mara and D Mwango don't even care and give a shit about none of you all. They're looking at you as some old crazy people. That's what I am Mara and Dimwanga. Look at your crazy subscribers, loyal crazy ones that's out there doing bad things to people for them or saying bad things to people in your comments. Have you met them in real life? Have you ate with them around the table? Have you seen them? Are they your family? Tell me. If you can't answer yes, get off of the screen right now. Get off of the screen right now and leave people alone so they can comment. Okay? This is free. It's free to comment, freedom of speech, freedom of expression. And one last thing I got to say before we go from here. This is the real reason talking, guys. Reaction and reactors are here to stay. Bye-bye. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Bye-bye.